So we're gonna continue the super buffing a tower late game series. So basically what I did similarly with the Flying Fortress, gave it every buff it can, and just see how long it can survive compared to a Max Paragon. And I believe it got to like round 180. Now I want to try it with another tower, the Super Mines. Originally I didn't want to try it because I thought it definitely wouldn't be strong enough on its own, but I saw a few comments on YouTube kind of saying that you should double check that. So here we are. We're gonna double check it real quick. Well, not real quick. We got probably a lot of rounds to go through to see how long it can last. Let me change the start round just a little bit higher, save a little bit of time. So as for placements, I don't know. I'm just gonna randomly say here's okay. Ultra boost, all that. I need a energizer for Homeland. Homeland cooldown. Let's just go. So originally I didn't think this would get very far because the mines only do 1,000 damage, I believe, on explosion. So I didn't think that was good enough. Yes, I didn't think 1,000 was good enough. So I should clarify again, no Super Brittle, no Criminal Moab for any of these experiments, just to keep it equal. I'll get the Temple when I feel like it, when I feel like we're gonna die. What's my guess about how far I'm gonna get? I don't know. I'm gonna say, because because I saw the YouTube comments that said I should double check. I'm gonna assume they tested and it got better. It did better than the plane. So I'm gonna randomly go on a whim and say 188. 188. Let's see if I'm a prophet or not. So let's do a big trap for sacrifice number 1. Sacrifice number 2 is another big trap, but yep, that is 35k, or 50k of sacrifice. So there we go. True Sun God. Oops, it ate the temple. That's okay. We'll just get it back. And yeah, there's temple buff. Now we're just missing a Zealy. I'll just probably get it right now. Now, one thing I'm not sure about what I should also maybe get is a Chinook. Do you think it's ever worth it to move this guy away, like to a different part of the track, in order to, I don't know, not have the mines expire at a bad time? Like, I'm talking moving it at the very front at the start of the round. I don't know how long this lasts. Again, I think it's 45 seconds for the mines, but I could be mistaken. It's not a very long time, though, which is a problem, so I might be wasting some DPS. Granted, the explosions are massive, so I reckon everywhere but the front it will hit. But I'm lazy, so I think I'll just leave it like that. See, right now, though, we got Super Mine shooting out an insane amount. Just look at that attack speed. Just a reminder, guys, the temple is doing 0 damage. Actually, what I should do is not give it jungle drums. That was a mistake. Let's move Homeland a little bit over here. 175. We are starting to get far out. Just a few more rounds to beat the Flying Fortress. Granted, I should mention, I didn't have Totem for the Flying Fortress run because that was my first ever try with that setup, and I forgot. I used Pat instead of Azali for some reason. But yeah, it seems our biggest problem is the BAD. Everything else we have enough group pump power to beat. But for the bads, they're another story. So this is basically endgame made interesting. Yes, yes, yes. True. That's a good way to put it. Like, it's not about the final boss, or just the big boss makes it spooky. You know what's this spooky? This ZMG here is a boot to exit. But it didn't. But I bet this one's gonna exit. Right? I have no Homeland right now, which is bad. Oh, so close, guys. So close. So close. So the fact that 177 is a round that looks like we may not beat doesn't bode well for my guess of making it 10 more rounds. Okay, I did it very efficiently this time, and I actually destroyed it. Okay, so clearly I was not efficient enough. I have to be on point, I feel like, at this point. Like, right now, I have to maximize the amount of spikes, and the only way to do that is to just constantly use the ability when it's up. So, like, constantly have Totem, Overclock, Juggle, Homeland, and Called Arms. Stagger them. If only I had a tech bot to do all this for me. But unfortunately, I do not. Am I gonna sell and rebuy Homeland when things get tight? I plan not to. Because I want to keep it, low maintenance, more realistic to the non-hardcore. Because I did do that with, whatchamacallit, the darts and boomerangs, the sum of them. So again, consistency reasons is why I plan not to. Now as for Pop Stolen, we're currently at 170 million on the Super Mines, and 0, and basically 0 for Temple. Yes, 8 million is 0, or at least 0 when you compare it to, well, 170 million. Fortified DTs to start around is insanely scary, by the way, because they explode. You don't have any mines start of a round, so if they come immediately, I might be screwed. That might kill me before a bad, honestly. Are we gonna make it for this one? I think we'll get this first leading bad. It might be a little tight though, but we've done it, and we will kill it. Nice. Here's what I was talking about. Here's what I was talking about. Wow, that was, again, tight. Yes, I know a few people have suggested a mod, disable attacks. And again, I think it's fine, because it's only a couple percent. It's less than 5%. Are we sure it's not good enough? 182, and there we go. We're getting there, actually. My prediction actually might come really close. Just 5 more rounds. Really, again, it depends on the spawn. Like, 5 rounds ago, it looked like I was about to lose. But looks like we're on top of the world in the last few rounds. Why is there a huge difference between the places in the race? Because some of them are hacking, I would assume. A tip is to look at the medals. If it's people in the top places with no medals, and they're way ahead of the other places with lots of medals, then it's likely they have hacked their time. Not always, but you can almost guarantee it if it looks impossible. Here's another round that has instant fortified DTs, but we are fine. This just in. Tower that costs $180,000 is good late game. Alright, this could be a tight one. Still pull it out, though. Pulling it out when it's tight is a real achievement. It would be very impressive if we can make it to 200, but I don't think so. I know for sure we're gonna die there, because single target clearly isn't there at this point. Okay, this could be a problem, because the mines are exploding because there's UMGs here. So that means less damage on the bad, so I'm dead. Let's see if I can pull it out somehow. Oh, my homeland's on cooldown. So the bad thing about this is that I have to refresh my abilities, and it's not up. I gotta wait a little bit. It's the only way I can go around this, sadly. So I'm just gonna have to start the round without a homeland, which means I probably lose, like, straight up. I hope we can somehow pull it out, though. If there is a chance. Oh, I didn't use homeland. Whoops. No, I think we're doing a lot better this time. This is really weird. I guess it's also, RNG-ish. Like, where the mines spawn may affect how much damage the bat has, but I feel like it shouldn't vary that much. Because we just slayed right here. We slayed it. We're gonna beat this. Nice. Here's 188. If I die here, I'm gonna be happy, because I predicted this round. Maybe I will purposely play bad in order to lose here. I'm kidding. Well, 188 here only has 1 bad, so nope, there's another one. Although I feel like we're fine. Yeah, only 1 thing left. I think there's enough time to kill that. So we're gonna go beyond 188 even. Huh, so this does outperform a big plane. Interesting. Again, if I had told him for a big plane, I probably would have gone a little further. Not too many rounds, but a little bit. We might be dead here. It's gonna be, again, a close finish. Can we pull it out? Nope. Okay, one little thing I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna give this a homeland instead. Just so I have the ability immediately. And I'll get back at Called Arms right here. Let's go. We need, again, the fastest possible right now. I think we're dead. This could be it. Yeah. Doesn't seem like we're gonna beat this without having to buy ourselves homeland, which again, I don't want to do because I didn't do that for the other runs, so I want to keep it a consistent. One last try. If it doesn't work, we're gonna call it 190. But nonetheless, still very impressive. Very impressive by the Super Mines. That one tower that was very much regarded as trash, even late game. Very, very impressive that it gets this far now with just buffs. Yeah, it's not happening. I messed this run up, but I think it's over regardless. Lots of bads this round. Lots of bads. So overall, whopping 264 million pops on our Super Mines here. Again, the 12 million is basically 0. Close enough. Round 190. Again, impressive.